It's not speed itself that actually overwhelms you. It's your internal reaction that actually does, especially during fast attacks in Aikido. Let's check it out. So one thing to keep in mind with fast attacks in Aikido is that the body reacts before the mind has a chance to think about it or process. So for example, flinching, right? This is just a reaction, just like any reflex. Like when you go to the doctor and they tap your knee and your foot swings up. So when an attack comes at you fast, it's very natural to flinch like that. The breath tightens, doesn't it? So first the breath tightens, then the flinching happens. Calm has to be trained. We have to train ahead of time in Aikido under pressure, or I should say we have to train ahead of time for Aikido under pressure. And there's going to be pressure. So we'll have tests sometimes for our next rank. Sure, you could tell your teacher like, oh, sorry, I don't want to test. Wow, you will be robbing yourself of some real progress. Because training under pressure will really take your Aikido to the next level. Not take your Aikido to the next level so you'll be able to defend yourself against 5 people, none of that. Just you will surprise yourself in a positive way, and you'll have a better understanding of your strengths and your weaknesses, and you will stretch your comfort zone. Hey, sorry to interrupt the video, but some of you have been asking how you can get a copy of my book, The Teacher. The book includes topics such as from horse riding to Budo, the Japan experience, back home, building intuition, attracting new students to Aikido, nonviolence in Aikido, leading by example, women in Aikido, arrogance, no to homogenization in Aikido, Aikido and distance teaching, body alignment, more. If you haven't yet purchased it and you'd like to, just head to leah-suzuki.com/book, or you can find that link in the description here on YouTube. The book is available in English and Italian. If you want it in Italian, you've got to go to Amazon. There's plenty of really cool photos. There's me when I first started Aikido, even before I got to Boston, which is where my first teacher is. Also Takeda Shihan, Bill Gleason Sensei, my first teacher, and for those of you who might know him, Gary Small Sensei, taking ukemi long ago. Another of Takeda Shihan, Yamaguchi Sensei. All right. We've got a couple of me teaching seminars, of course. And then even one with me with explaining something with Shoto. This is in the No to Homogenization section. As I said, the link is in the description below. Just click on that, go to leah-suzuki.com/book and order yours. Let's get back to the video now. I used to try as soon as possible in class to train with Takahashi Sensei because I was scared of him. He never injured me, but he was fast and quick and agile, and he had a very intense look on his face. I was like, oh my gosh. So I would try to get him for one of my very first partners of the night. I thought, let's get rid of this tension and just train with this guy. And I knew him really well. I loved to sit next to him at the pub and talk because actually one of the reasons was that he was so intense looking. And so he was quiet. He didn't talk very much. And so Japanese is not my first language, so I always had to concentrate hard when I would be talking in Japanese with people. But with him, I knew that it was just fine to sit in silence together. So there were long, comfortable silences sitting next to him. So even though I felt very comfortable with him, in the dojo, still, I was really nervous and scared and tense. But boy, oh boy, I'm so glad that I trained with him all the time. Like, I always went to him at the beginning of class as often as I possibly could. And I'm so glad Because now when I train with somebody and I'm a little bit nervous, yes, I still get nervous training with certain people. If I feel that somebody's trying to scare me or intimidate me or something, I think to myself, oh, wow, yeah, this is a little scary, this is a little uncomfortable. And then I think to myself, but this person's nothing compared to Takahashi Sensei. And it's always true. I haven't met anybody that scares me more than him. And yet, again, he never hurt me. So anyway, put yourself in these situations where you feel under pressure, right? Whether it's a test or a demo, whatever it is, do it. Don't resist. This is one way that we can train calmness. And when we're calm, we can gather more information. So tension reduces our perception. If we're tense, we don't pick up as much information. We don't notice as many things. Calm, if we can remain calm in a tense situation, that widens our awareness, doesn't it? So even off the mat, you see more when you're calm in Aikido training. And you see more when you're calm. If you've been watching my videos, you've probably noticed that I sometimes use Shoto, or short sword. I find that it helps students drop their shoulders, stop pushing, and really feel the technique. Right now, I have a limited number of these Suzuki signature Shoto available. They're made in Japan from premium Japanese white oak. They're engraved with my signature, and they're really beautifully balanced. Because of the lumber shortage in Japan, I was only able to get a small batch of them. So once these are gone, that's it for the time being. So if you'd like one, click the link below to reserve yours. During the checkout process, you'll be prompted to let me know which seminar you'll attend, and then I'll bring it right to you. Now let's get back to the video. Off the mat. For me, that's how it is. The third main point. You can receive speed, you can receive a fast attack, you don't have to match it. So somebody attacks you really fast. You don't have to do the technique really fast. You can meet it, receive it, absorb it, and then create a new pace, create a new tempo. It takes some skill, but I've seen some high-level instructors do exactly that. So I've seen Takeda Shihan do that. I've seen videos and in person of Yamaguchi Sensei do that. And some of my senpai also are very good at absorbing and acknowledging the fast attack and then changing the pace. Once they connect, they can change the pace. If you're a teacher, I've seen many teachers who, the 25-year-old student jumps up, comes running at them so fast and attacks fast. And I've seen many teachers who say, oh, no, slow down on that attack. And they reprimand the student that Aikido's a peaceful art or whatever. I think I can say that I've never done that to a student. I always think it's my job and my responsibility, my duty, to do my best to accept people as they come to me. So a 25-year-old Shodan is going to have a very different pace from a 55-year-old total beginner, right? And they'll have a different kind of confidence, confident about the acrobatics that's about to take place when they fly away from me and take a roll or whatever. So I feel that my Aikido will progress better if I take people as they come. So please, I would advise, don't ever try to prescribe the attack. Oh, you come, no, go slower at me, whatever. Take it as it comes. And if you want to show something to the group, let's say you're up front demonstrating, and the 25-year-old Shodan came running at you so fast, bam, with this Shomanuchi, but you wanted to show something slower and more subtle. You can always grab a different uke. You can say thank you, and then get another uke, show it at the pace that they come at. Thank you, get a different uke. Now you just showed how to do this technique from a fast attack, from a slow attack, from a medium speed attack. So this is also, I think, very important that we learn to meet people where they are, learn to meet our uke where they are. So again, that's point 3. Receive the speed, but don't feel the need to match it. Match it if you want, but don't feel the need. So in summary, in conclusion, when an attack speeds up, try to exhale, try to widen your gaze, and go slow internally. Let the external speed be whatever it wants to be, but see if you can slow down internally. In my classes in Los Angeles and in my seminars around the world, I do sometimes focus on this exact topic. So if you're interested in knowing more, you can either sign up to train with me in Los Angeles in person or remotely as I broadcast from my Los Angeles dojo, or come to one of my seminars. I'll be teaching in Taiwan and Germany and the UK and Ireland and the USA and all different places in 2026. So hope to see you there. There's links in the description for remote training. There's a link in the description for my seminar schedule and various different resources. So check it out, and I'm looking forward to training together soon. Bye-bye.